wins every year and blah, blah, blah. But, that's average. That's average. Anybody can tell you that. But here at the Jameson Daigle Show, yes, sir, we are going to give you the details. We give you the dirt. We give you the makeup of what we talk about. We don't just talk and don't have any reasons or any substance to it. No. You'll never hear that of me. You will never hear me give a prediction and not give backup. Always give backup. Anybody can talk. But it's talk and it's proof and it's winning and it's production and it's numbers. That's what we do. That's what we do here at the Jameson Daigle Show. So, guys, look, next week, we've had some, little audio issues, and we should be able to take calls next week. I know I've said this before, but we're really working on it because I want to get my listeners involved directly with me. Now, today, if you go in to the chadbluenshow.com/Jameson, you're in the link, you're listening to me live, you can actually go in and click the message button, little message icon, and can ask me questions or give me some feedback on the show. But guys, look, again, you just look at this overall and you see things such as the 15 out of 17 winning seasons. He's been the Super Bowl champ 4 times. You've got 6 AFC titles. Actually, he's got 8 AFC titles. I'll get the exact numbers, but yeah, just looking at these numbers, it's unbelievable. His playoff record in 17 years in New England, 22-9, a 73.4 winning percentage, a 71% playoff winning percentage. The only thing that he doesn't have, he's bad at challenges. When he makes a challenge, he's about 40%. That's the only thing Belichick doesn't do. He's had 101 total challenges and 141. Other than that, this guy's complete domination. 71% in the playoffs. 73% winning percentage. Look, if you ask me, I'm with Michael Irvin. And Michael Irvin said it last night, which was beautiful. He said, if Bill Belichick wins this game tonight, referring to last night, Thursday Night Football, with a third-string quarterback, has no idea on the offense, none whatsoever. I mean, you saw it in the second half last week against Miami, 0 points. But look, I'm sorry, but they had 7 in the second half. He takes Jacoby Brissett, his name is, and just leads this offense like it's Tom Brady, like it's Garoppolo. A third-string quarterback, man. I'm amazed. I'm just amazed. It's just utterly amazing what he's been able to do. So, hey, look, I'm like Michael Irvin. Go ahead and take the Lombardi name off the trophy and just make it Belichick. The Belichick. Just call it the Belichick. That's what you can call it. The Belichick. Enough said. I just gave you the numbers. They need to rename this trophy. This guy's he's going to win 5 Super Bowls. I'm telling you. He will win. I think as soon as he gets number 5, he may try to win 6. I don't know. We don't know how long he's going to be in the NFL, but he's on top of his game. It's the system he puts in that is just uncanny. It really is. It just works. This guy's an intelligent man, a smart man, and he deserves all the accolades. There's no doubt. There's no question. Yes, he's made some errors, and there's no question with the old Spygate thing and things of that nature. He has had the cloud over his head a few times. But look, when it all said and done, he's going to be remembered for these 15 double-digit win seasons currently right now out of 17. Let's just say he goes 18. Say he coaches 3 more years and goes 18 out of 20. Regardless, it's pretty amazing, guys. Pretty amazing. So, but yeah, everybody who's listening, give me a shout, man. Send me a message. Let me know what you think so far. Let me know if this information is award-winning-esque information. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And that's what we want to do. It's the Jameson Daigle Show. We like to give you as much information, much good stuff as possible. So, all right. How about we go ahead? I'm going to give you now my pick six. I'm keeping an updated record, guys. Okay, since week one. Your man, recruiting professor Jameson Daigle, is a total 7-2, 11-2, 14-3, 14-4, guys. Okay, that's what you call dominating it. I can go down the list right here that I have. It's out of 17 games. I don't want to sound like just a voice. You know, it'd take a whole show to go through all these and tell you why I picked them and all that. And what I love is how my dogs of the week, every one has hit outright. And I'll have you another dog for the week this week. Just go down and tell you I had Wisconsin plus the 11.5. That was my dog of the week. I also took Houston plus 17.5 that week outright over Oklahoma. But my dog of the week was Wisconsin. They trailed at one point 14-13. My next dog of the week was, that week 1 of the NFL, I had Jacksonville plus a 4.5. They got the cover. Next week in college, I had Arkansas plus 10. They won outright. My dog of the week last week was the Rams plus 3.5 at home against Seattle. They never trailed in that game. I had Louisville as my college dog of the week this past week. Do I need to say any more? 63-20. Now you say, okay, Jameson, I see you. I feel you. But what you got for me this week? Well, let's get to it, guys. Let's get to the man and his picks. I'm going to get to my dogs of the week first. Let's get to those guys. Let's get to those. Okay. Looking at this week's underdogs, this is what I have for you. In college, I'll be honest with you, I love underdogs in college. That's one of my favorite things to do. Now, my initial first dog, and had you listened to my show yesterday, and guys, look, I apologize, I really do, for the pick yesterday. Which was awful. Was god awful. I mean, we need to go ahead and play that again. Let's see. The old Price is Right. Yes. So you asked me, well, who's that? Who was your pick that was so bad? Well, I'll tell you. Georgia Tech, I said, plus the 20. Ugh. That was just, guys, that was just a terrible, terrible call on my part. Georgia Tech was done from the get-go. Wasn't even a game. Not even close. So that was my loss. I'll take that. My dog of the week is, I'm gonna go with the dog that's been with me all year. Arkansas plus the 6 against A&M in Jerry's Land. Brett Bielema at Arkansas, when he's been in this role as an underdog of 6 or more, he's 7-2. Arkansas right now has it going, guys. They had a rough week with Louisiana Tech, but they went on the road. TCU took care of business. Last week, they just destroyed, who was it last week? I think it was Texas State. They just destroyed. And you come into a situation here where Bielema is prepared for A&M. I think Arkansas, their defense is underrated at times. I think they can give up the big play, this is probably going to be a high-scoring game. I think probably you're looking at maybe like a 35-28 type game. I think Arkansas wins this outright as they run the ball efficiently. Their quarterback is very efficient. Their defense will bring some pressure on A&M and Travis Knight. They'll get to Knight a few times. I think they're good enough. They're good enough. Back four is good enough to contain A&M's receivers. And I think A&M's inconsistent on offense at times. And I think Bielema is going to be able to exploit that. And I think Arkansas is going to be able to take care of business without question. No doubt in my mind. They're winning this outright. My other dog, I like Florida, plus the 6.5 at Tennessee. Listen, guys, if you heard me call this game the other day, I basically said this. Florida's got a phenomenal defense. And really, they own Tennessee. They beat them, I believe, 12 straight times. And every game's been about, I shouldn't say everyone, but the majority of them have been between like 1 and 4 points. This is a game that's going to be a low scoring 3 to 4 point win. I think Tennessee's going to get the win. I think they're going to do this for Butch Jones because he needs it. But I think Florida definitely sneaks inside the 6.5 without question. I almost made Florida my dog of the week, but I think Arkansas is the better choice. I just think they're better coached and they're on a roll right now. Plus, Florida's their quarterback got a knee injury last week, so they're going with their backup. But this guy's a transfer from Purdue, so it's not like they're getting minced meat here or somebody's inexperienced. So my dogs, again, Georgia Tech, which was a bust, Florida, Arkansas. Now, my favorite of the week in college, I love this play. Michigan State minus the 5 at home against Wisconsin. Look, Wisconsin almost lost to Georgia State last week. Michigan State has it rolling right now. They went into Notre Dame and spanked Notre Dame last week as 7.5 point underdogs. They have a weak pass defense, but that's not going to hurt them against Wisconsin. Wisconsin likes to run the ball, as we know. Michigan State's run defense is stout. They've got a great defensive line. Malik McDowell, are you serious? That guy's going to be a top 5 pick. He gets exceptional pressure and stops the run at that defensive tackle position for Michigan State. They're going to control the line of scrimmage, and I'm picking them to win this game by at least 2 touchdowns. So that's my favorite of the week in college. In my NFL, if you heard me on the Chad Blumen Show, which I dominated last week at 3-0, taking down the tadpole Froggy LeBlanc. We have a little competition, as y'all, I'm sure you guys know. But I was 3-0 last week as I took Houston minus 1.5 cash, Arizona minus 7, and the Rams plus 3.5. That was easy money. This week, I have 2 favorites and an underdog going. My dog of the week is San Diego plus a 2.5. This team is on fire right now. They should be 2-0. They've made key additions.